So I've worked in public relations for most of my career, and I noticed about 12 or 13 years ago that people's perception of public relations changed. People all of a sudden started to think like it was very glamorous. And I attribute that to Sex and the City, that there were all of these young people watching it and seeing Samantha, and she had, most of her job was consumed by planning parties. So in 2004, I went to work for a public relations firm that specialized in representing luxury hotels and restaurants. And we, in fact, did plan a big party every Halloween for a restaurant group that we represented. So it was journalists who were invited to this party. And my boss, there was a theme for every party, and she used a movie as inspiration. So my first year at the firm, the movie was The Exorcist. I had never actually seen it before, so the first order of business was we were going to sit down and watch the movie and take notes about things we thought we should incorporate into the dinner. At the time, the owner of the firm was building her office, so we were working out of her house. And she had 2 small children, and because both she and her husband worked a lot, they had a live-in nanny. And their nanny was Bolivian and didn't speak much English. She really only spoke a few phrases. I'm not sure exactly how much she understood. But when we were getting ready to watch The Exorcist, my boss wanted to make sure that her young sons didn't wander into the room. And she also thought that the nanny, who was very religious, might be put off by the movie. So she wanted to communicate to the nanny what was going on. So she said, "Take the boys upstairs. Bad movie. Mall, mall. Devil, devil, devil." And I'm thinking, so you don't want your religious nanny to wander into the movie and be scared, and you're screaming devil at her. But I don't know what the nanny thought. She took the boys away, though. And we watched the movie, and we made notes about what might be good for the chefs to try to incorporate into the dinner, and what did we want to do for decor. So we sent a list of menu ideas to the restaurant so the chefs could mull it over, and I was responsible for procuring the decor. So I don't remember everything that we wanted to put into the decor. I'm sure there were crucifixes, and there was one that she wanted to use from her upstairs bedroom, and she got all freaked out because she couldn't get it off the wall. But she wanted to somehow have a female figure levitating above the tables. And that was my responsibility to figure out what that would be and how we would secure it and make sure it didn't come crashing down onto the table in the middle of this fancy dinner. So I tried to get mannequins, and we didn't have a lot of time, and this was, a while ago, so you couldn't get quite everything on the internet back then. So the date for the dinner was drawing near, and I didn't have anything. And then I thought, well, a mannequin's really going to be hard to secure, and it's secured to the ceiling, and I haven't been successful in getting one because they're actually quite expensive. So I had to go to a sex shop to buy a blow-up doll for this dinner. If you were waiting for the glamorous part of my job, that's it. The glamour was reserved for the invited guests of the dinner, who got to eat split pea soup that was supposed to be vomit.